The world's wonders, an unforgettable journey. Have you ever stopped to think that there are places in the world that seem to defy the laws of nature and even reality itself? Places so extraordinary, so awe-inspiring, that you wonder how they are even possible. From snow-capped mountains to shimmering deserts and vibrant coral seas, the planet is full of wonders that leave everyone speechless. Today, we're going to take you on a journey to discover some of the most beautiful landscapes and cultures that the world has to offer. In this video, we'll explore the most spectacular destinations on Earth, places that inspire and captivate with their unique beauty. This journey will take us from the icy landscapes of the polar regions to scorching deserts, through tropical jungles, majestic mountains, and paradise beaches. Each place tells a story, either carved by the invisible hand of time or shaped by the cultures that thrived on its fertile grounds. By the end of this journey, you will have experienced the best the Earth has to offer and sparked a new sense of adventure. But what's the secret behind so much beauty? How did these places, so different yet so interconnected, come to be? Can you truly understand what makes each of these places so special? Or do they still hold secrets that have yet to be fully revealed? Throughout this journey, we will delve into the historical, geographical, and cultural details that make these places unique, but we will also explore the mystery that surrounds them. After all, some of these destinations are at risk, threatened by climate change and human activity. Are we, little by little, losing these natural beauties? Our first destination takes us to the far north of the planet, where the night sky comes alive with a spectacular display of lights. The northern lights, also known as the aurora borealis, are a natural phenomenon so breathtaking that it feels straight out of a fairy tale. Bands of green, blue, purple, and even red light dance across the sky like silk curtains blown by the wind, creating a scene that defies any description. The aurora borealis is caused by the interaction between electrically charged particles from the sun and gases in Earth's atmosphere. When these particles collide with the Earth's magnetic field, they release energy in the form of light, creating the spectacle we can see on clear nights in polar regions. This phenomenon can be observed in places like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Canada, Alaska, and Russia, all located within the Arctic Circle. But the northern lights aren't just a visual spectacle, they carry deep cultural significance. Indigenous peoples of the polar regions, such as the Sami, believe that the lights are manifestations of their ancestors' spirits. Ancient legends say the lights are a portal to the spirit world, and many cultures believe that witnessing the aurora is a sign of good luck and divine blessings. Now imagine yourself lying on a reindeer sled, covered in animal skin to protect yourself from the intense cold. As you move away from civilization and into the vast white tundra, the sky begins to change. At first, small green streaks appear on the horizon, almost like illuminated clouds. Gradually, these streaks transform into large waves of light, undulating overhead, filling the entire sky with a soft, almost magical glow. It's one of the most surreal moments you can imagine, and you feel a profound connection to the world around you. Next, we head to the roof of the world, Mount Everest. Standing at an astounding 8,848 meters, Everest is the highest mountain on the planet, and reaching its summit is one of the greatest challenges any adventurer can face. But Everest is not just a feat of height. It carries deep cultural and spiritual meaning for the peoples living around its base. For the Tibetans, it's known as Chomolungma, meaning Goddess Mother of the World. The journey to the top of Everest is an experience fraught with danger and difficulty. Climbers face freezing temperatures, fierce winds, and the constant threat of altitude sickness, which can cause nausea, mental confusion, and even death. Yet the reward is the feeling of being on top of the world, looking out over the horizon and seeing the immense mountain ranges stretching below. Many describe this moment as a spiritual experience, where the body is pushed to its physical limits, and the mind enters a state of deep contemplation. Moreover, Everest is a symbol of human perseverance. From the first attempted climbs in the 1920s to the first successful ascent by Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay in 1953, Everest represents the human spirit's determination to overcome even the greatest obstacles. Today, hundreds of climbers from around the world attempt to reach its summit each year, and many fail. But those who succeed return with a story that lasts forever. Our journey now takes us to a completely different environment, the vast and awe-inspiring Sahara Desert in North Africa. Covering more than 9 million square kilometers, the Sahara is the largest hot desert in the world, and its desolate landscapes of endless dunes, isolated oases, and rocky mountains create a scene of surreal beauty. Under the scorching sun by day, and a near mystical starry sky by night, the Sahara is a place where time seems to stand still, and the immensity of nature becomes overwhelming. Walking through the Sahara, whether on foot or in camel caravans, is an experience that challenges both physical and emotional limits. The extreme heat, scarcity of water, and lack of natural shelter make the desert an inhospitable place, yet at the same time it's enchanting. The absolute silence that reigns among the dunes, interrupted only by the wind, creates a sense of introspection and a deep connection to the earth. But the Sahara is also a place of life and culture. For centuries, the desert has been crossed by trade routes connecting North Africa to sub-Saharan Africa. Nomadic tribes, such as the Tuareg, still roam the desert in search of pasture and water for their animals, living in harmony with the arid landscape. Oases, like Siwa, are refuges of fertility amidst the desert's vastness, where palm trees and freshwater springs sustain life in extreme conditions. Imagine yourself atop a giant dune with the sun setting on the horizon. The sky, initially a deep blue, begins to take on shades of pink, orange, and red as the shadows of the dunes lengthen, creating an impressive contrast of light and shadow. As night falls, the sky transforms into a sea of stars, so bright they seem within reach. This is one of the desert's most magical moments, when day gives way to night, and the vastness of the cosmos seems to unfold before your eyes. In the United States, we find another natural wonder that defies human understanding: the Grand Canyon. Located in Arizona, the Grand Canyon is one of the most impressive landscapes in the world, with a depth of over 1,800 meters and a length of 446 kilometers. Carved over millions of years by the Colorado River, the Grand Canyon is a testament to the relentless power of erosion and time. The multicolored layers of rock exposed on the canyon walls tell a geological story that spans billions of years, revealing fossils and rock formations dating back to prehistoric times. The sheer vastness of the Grand Canyon is difficult to comprehend through images alone. Standing on the edge of the canyon and looking down at the Colorado River, winding like a thin blue ribbon, is an experience that leaves everyone speechless. The most spectacular moment at the Grand Canyon is sunset. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, golden light bathes the canyon walls, accentuating the red, orange, and yellow hues of the rocks. Shadows grow longer, and the landscape seems to come alive with a beauty that is almost surreal. Watching the sun disappear over the horizon while the canyon transforms into a sea of shadows and light is one of nature's most beautiful spectacles. Now we cross the Pacific to Australia's northeastern coast, home to one of the most vibrant and colorful ecosystems on the planet: the Great Barrier Reef. This immense reef, visible from space, stretches for over 2,300 kilometers and is made up of billions of tiny organisms called coral polyps. It's no wonder the Great Barrier Reef is considered one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Diving into the crystal-clear waters of this reef is like entering an alien world, where tropical fish of all colors swim among intricate coral gardens that look like they're made of precious stone. But behind all this beauty lies a delicate ecosystem facing numerous threats. Climate change, pollution, and rising ocean temperatures are just some of the factors causing coral bleaching, where the reefs lose their vibrant colors and eventually die. The highlight of visiting the Great Barrier Reef is diving at iconic spots like Heron Reef or the waters of Cairns, where schools of clownfish dance around anemones and majestic sea turtles glide through the reef as if they were the true guardians of the sea. Seeing a flourishing coral reef is like witnessing a living work of art, each small piece interconnected, forming one of the planet's largest natural structures. Our journey now takes us to South America, where we find one of the world's greatest natural spectacles, Iguazu Falls. Located on the border between Brazil and Argentina, these falls consist of about 275 waterfalls stretching almost 3 kilometers, creating one of the most impressive views imaginable. The waters of the Iguazu River plunge from heights of up to 80 meters, creating a constant cloud of mist and a deafening roar that echoes through the surrounding forest. The falls are surrounded by Iguazu National Park, a protected area home to rich biodiversity, including endangered species like the jaguar and the giant. The most impressive point of Iguazu Falls is known as the Devil's Throat, a massive U-shaped drop that is the most powerful of all. Standing on the observation platform and watching the waters cascade with overwhelming force while mist rises around you is an experience that leaves everyone in awe. Each of these destinations, from the icy lights of the Northern Lights to the tropical waters of the Great Barrier Reef, shows us the incredible diversity and beauty of our planet. They remind us of the importance of preserving these wonders for future generations so they can continue to inspire and amaze. This was just a small glimpse of the many wonders the world has to offer, but each of these places teaches us something profound about life, nature, and our role as caretakers of the Earth. Subscribe to the channel for more explorations like this. Leave a comment about which of these places you'd like to visit, and share this video with your friends. Together, we can discover the wonders of the world and learn how we can protect our planet. Until the next adventure.